Have you ever stopped to think about the importance of listening to those who came before us? In the vast universe of Star Wars, the Jedi are often guided by wise mentors who pass on essential knowledge and values. But how does this apply to our daily lives? In today's video, we'll explore the wisdom of mentors and how their lessons can help us access the Force in our daily lives. Throughout the Star Wars saga, we see characters like Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda, and Qui-Gon Jinn playing crucial roles as mentors. They not only teach combat techniques, but also values, ethics, and the importance of balance. Obi-Wan, for example, guided Anakin Skywalker with patience and understanding, always trying to lead him towards the path of light. Similarly, in our lives, our mentors, be they parents, teachers, or leaders, offer us valuable advice that can help us navigate the challenges we face. Often, a mentor's wisdom is not present physically, but in our minds and hearts. Qui-Gon Jinn, even after his death, continued to guide Obi-Wan through the Force. This deep connection is an example of how we can internalize the teachings of our mentors and allow their words to resonate in our daily actions. In the real world, this translates into our ability to remember the advice and values that have been passed on to us, even when we are alone. Mentors are not only sources of knowledge, but also of experience. Yoda, over 900 years old, accumulated a wealth of wisdom which he shared with Luke Skywalker. Similarly, in our lives, those with more experience can help us avoid mistakes and make more informed decisions. Listening attentively and respecting those who are older and more experienced can provide us with a valuable perspective and guide us in the right direction. During his stay on Dagobah, Luke Skywalker received intensive training from Yoda and valuable advice from Obi-Wan Kenobi. However, when Luke had a disturbing vision of his friends in danger, he decided to leave before completing his training. Obi-Wan and Yoda tried to dissuade him, arguing that he was not yet ready to face Darth Vader and that his premature departure could lead him to the dark side. This intervention is a classic example of how experienced mentors, recognizing the immaturity and impetuosity of their apprentice, try to protect him from potentially disastrous consequences. Yoda, with his ancient wisdom, warned Luke about the dangers of underestimating the power of the dark side and giving in to fear and anger. He insisted that patience and self-control were essential for a Jedi, and that Luke still had a lot to learn about these aspects before confronting Vader. Obi-Wan, on the other hand, emphasized the importance of completing the training so that Luke could become strong enough in the Force. They knew that if Luke faced Vader before he was ready, he could not only fail, but also be corrupted by the dark side, as happened to Anakin. Despite the warnings, Luke followed his instinct and left Dagobah, taking with him the lessons, but not the full wisdom of his mentors. The intervention of Obi-Wan and Yoda illustrates the difficult position of mentors who see the potential of their apprentices, but also their weaknesses. They understood that Luke's decision was rooted in his desire to protect his friends, but they also realized the risks involved. This dynamic between mentors and mentees highlights the complexity of mentoring and the challenge of balancing protection with the mentee's freedom of choice. Truly listening to a mentor goes beyond simply hearing their words. It is necessary to reflect on what has been said, question it, and apply these teachings to our lives. In Jedi training, we see Padawans like Ahsoka Tano questioning and learning from Anakin and Obi-Wan. This process of dialogue and reflection is crucial for growth. In our daily lives, we must practice active listening, absorbing and pondering the advice we receive and applying it in a practical way to our actions. When facing challenges, the Jedi often turn to the teachings of their mentors to find solutions. Luke Skywalker, on his journey to becoming a Jedi, always remembered the teachings of Yoda and Obi-Wan, especially at critical moments. In our lives, when we face difficulties, remembering the advice of our mentors can give us the strength and clarity we need to overcome obstacles. The accumulated wisdom of those who came before us is a powerful tool in our quest for balance and success. It is essential to recognize and express gratitude to our mentors. In the Star Wars saga, we see moments of deep gratitude between masters and apprentices. Anakin, despite his deviations, always had a deep respect and affection for Obi-Wan. In the same way, we should appreciate and thank those who guide and support us. Gratitude strengthens the mentor-apprentice relationship and reminds us of the importance of keeping these connections alive and respectful. Whether through direct advice, shared experiences, or inner memories, listening to our mentors is a practice that enriches and guides us. May we always be open to learning and applying these teachings in our lives, finding balance and wisdom along the way. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. May the Force be with you.